So hey everybody, welcome back to Day of the Tentacle, and we're Hoagie, and let's go explore the mansion a little bit before we start doing all the
like
fun
this,
stuff. Yep, sorry.
remember, like the sandwich. So.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I'll put the water in the bucket though, so we don't have to keep backtracking here. There's a paint bucket somewhere as well. I will run into it eventually. Like this is not a particularly hard game. So.
Well, especially if you know already all the puzzles. So.
Yeah, but I like it. Everything kind of has a kind of a logical progression. Oh yeah, and of course, if you open this takes you down to the lab.
I could figure out most stuff. Usually, the way how I play an adventure game is that I have the solution next to me, and I usually only read it when I get stuck. But I didn't. I think I got stuck once or twice in the game. Usually, it was fine.
Yeah. All right, let's talk to him.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal.
I forget. Did the Edisons?
And again, maybe
Did
not.
the Edisons have like a hotel in the original Maniac Mansion, or?
No, it was just a big mansion.
Okay,
It became a hotel afterwards.
Yeah. All right.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the
I love it when you go talk to him. Yeah, actually, yeah, he not only has the same character model as that cigar guy, he also has the exact same voice. It's kind of like a high-pitched, goofy voice.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll be moseying along now.
Well, don't mosey over anything breakable on your way out.
All right. We have to give him this. Well, maybe if I'll show it because there's
It
a
looks
lab
more like a
coat here.
raincoat than a lab coat.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
So yeah, this is why we need the sign. So
Yeah,
he'll hire
this.
us.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius.
Moronic drone.
Well,
Yeah, that's what you want to write in a
around,
in a job advertisement.
Yep.
so pick up your lab coat and get to work.
Yay. I forget what we need the lab coat for, but I think we'll figure it out. Left-handed hammer.
Just looks like a regular hammer to me, but then I'm no scientist.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
All right, and we still need to give him the patent.
You mean the plans?
Yeah, but it says patent application.
Oh, it's a patent.
Super
Yeah, sure.
battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself.
And just because it's a LucasArts adventure game, our gold come in 3, so we need oil, vinegar, and some gold. And we actually have the oil already, so we can just give it to him.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
That's what you might call it. Well, okay, it's not exactly like a. Ron Gilbert talks about sometimes because he's written like entire articles about like adventure games, like the Gimme Puzzle.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be
Oh, there's Ben
mine.
Franklin.
All mine! If only we had some nasty weather.
It's funny we haven't. It's funny we haven't had any of the cutscenes with the news headlines. Oh yeah, there's Max's painting. Yeah, so they changed
Yep.
this in the remaster. I forget what button it is that you use to switch between the two versions. So I'm not gonna. George sleeps here.
Yep.
All right. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to combine these?
Nothing to clean in here.
Oh no. But I do need the soap. So let's get the soap.
Yeah, you need some soap, man. You
Yeah.
stink.
Yeah.
Here I am, going to the carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
I love that this
Boy,
maid
what
just
a mess.
assumes that Hoagie's
Well,
Washington.
she's obviously doesn't have good eyesight, so.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, and here's the lady. What's her name?
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Yeah, the one who made the flag.
Hey,
I forgot her
chill.
name too,
Take
honestly.
your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
There's a really funny.
I've got another design.
Oh, it's
change
forcing
for
us to
the
pick
flag.
this as well. I guess this is just
I
to
knew
let
it.
you know that
What's
this
the
is a
third
puzzle that you have to
brainstorm from our
solve.
fickle founding fathers.
Let's look at the.
How about a skull with like scorpions in its mouth?
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Sewing machine. Betsy Ross. There it is. Yeah, that's. The
Yeah,
lady.
Betsy Ross. Yeah.
And I think this is Ben Franklin's.
Oh yeah. You gotta do the tentacle design, right? I remember now.
Yeah, but we only get to do that once Laverne's down the tree. So here's. I love this. Is just a random horse in the hallway.
Prince randomly.
Hi, horsey.
Oh, hi yourself.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
This is like some really like absurd writing here. Just randomly we have this talking horse in the hotel.
Oh, it's
I didn't
basically
think
like a
horses could
cartoon. So.
talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
I mean, yeah, you have a crazy scientist and talking tentacle, sure, but a talking horse, that's ridiculous. Oh boy.
I don't know. Like from all the other stuff, like
Nice
you
teeth.
are, I kind of
Thanks.
expected.
I paid quite a bit for them.
All right, and we
I
need his
gotta
teeth
go.
because of course we do.
See you later.
That wasn't just an empty compliment. We actually do need the teeth. So,
Yeah.
did I
yeah.
have the book already? Yeah. Use textbook with horse.
LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
Oh yeah, and behind that door are Red Edison's son. Let's go talk to them as well. They're funny characters as well.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned.
Oh yeah, Ned and Jed, of course.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear
That sounds
father
like
can't tell us
the kind of thing a
apart.
game dev would write, so they
He
wouldn't have
only
to
knows
differentiate
that
them.
one of us is left-handed,
Yeah,
while
of
the
course.
other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask. Are you the marble delivery man?
The marble
Or the
delivery man.
model?
Or the model.
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented two slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway. Dang. Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
All right, let's explore even more. The thing I love is that you can make it all the way to the top of the house. Okay, here's the paint. I knew it was just lying around somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you use the chimney basically to come down.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty good design. Like you're never like too many screens away from getting where you want to go. Because that's always with point and click adventure games. That's always the thing that annoys me the most. Is just how much you have to like walk back and forth.
Yeah. I agree, but there's some games
Hey,
that have
tall,
fun
dark, and
ways
spiffy,
around
my
it.
name's Hoagie.
Yeah.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the Constitution for the United States. Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
He sounds like Marvin the Martian. No, I will destroy you with my molecular. What is it? What did he call it? That doesn't matter. He sounds like Marvin the Martian.
It does a little bit, yeah. I don't know. There are some pretty big name voice actors here. Like this guy, I think is John. He's John Hancock, I think, and he's voiced by Nick Jameson, who was actually Max in Sam and Max.
Dude,
yeah.
I really don't know the names of fucking voice actors.
Yeah, but Nick Jameson's a big deal. He's in a lot of these LucasArts games. And I don't remember who he is, but yeah, his voice sounds very familiar. So he might have actually been Marvin the Martian in something. I mean, these are all like SAG actors anyway.
Transmodulator. That's what.
All
he
right.
would
Yeah.
say.
Yes. Good. There's that part. It's really dumb, but it's from one of those Daffy Duck cartoons. I think it's when he's like Duck Dodgers or something, and he has
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has the disintegrator, and
Yep.
he goes,
And
when
boy,
it disintegrates,
and boy.
it disintegrates, and then he hits the trigger,
Yeah,
and then the gun disintegrates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I used to watch it a million times as a kid. I loved
Later,
it.
brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
It looks like a martini shaker.
All right. I guess if you talk to him long enough, he says that he has a time capsule.
Yeah, and then you can. Yeah,
It's
right.
big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going.
All right, but we need to give him the bottle of wine so that Laverne will get it in the future.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule.
All
I'll
right.
bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa.
Yeah. And John Hancock's freezing his butt off, so that's a clue that we do have to start a fire in the fireplace at some point.
Yeah.
All right. But let's go talk to Ben Franklin because I kind of ignored him at the start. But he's over here.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
All right, so
I'll
so
let you get
that's
back to your
amongst
time.
our bucket list of things that we have to do in this game. We have to make it rain,
Science.
or cause a
Yep.
lightning storm.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, so I mean, if I do this now, we can actually free Laverne from that tree. So maybe we should do this. So there's a kumquat tree, and we paint it all red
Yep.
to make them look like cherries. All right, here we go. No, not that way. This way.
So Washington can hack it off. Chop it up, I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we have to give him one of those explodey cigars as well. You get to do all kinds of really mean things in this.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
I love it. He just like cuts through it like butter, basically.
Yep.
Come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this.
I love that sound effect that always plays when you like change the future. Or also
Yeah,
the
it's-
present. Like some of the things also
Yeah.
affect Bernard.
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, this sound is pretty good, I agree.
All right, and let's check on Laverne.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
All right, so here are some distant relatives of Dr. Fred as well. Let's go back to the present for a bit. And I haven't been outside yet, so let's go check. All right, there. Yeah, dead cousin Ted. That was the thing that I was... Because we saw the same mummy in the past behind the counter.
He's also in the first game too.
Yeah, but I didn't remember his name. All right, so here's the guy trying to break into this car. But he needs keys. I'm trying to remember where we find keys.
I mean, isn't it under the... Oh no, that's in the first game. The keys are under the doormat in the first game, but not here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to remember if there was a character who has keys. I kind of... Because I kind of passed through one of the... where you meet the wife and the son, and it's in this hallway where the horse was in Hoagie's timeline.
Yeah.
All right, let's go here first because here's there's Edna.
Yep.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it! You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
All right, this is all very important information here, so...
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
Oh boy, so we need to get the contract. We need to send it in the past and get a lot of money out of that. And then we gotta make him, in order to find out the safe combination, we need to get him sleepwalking.
Nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers the combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
Yeah, she was always hunting the guys in the first game. All of them.
Yep. We do have to get rid of her, but as you can see, she uses the statue to bounce back.
Hey, aren't you weird, Ed?
And this was the army nut in the first game.
Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Yep.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
It was the hamster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So at least in this game, like, the canon that this game establishes, you did blow up the hamster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have anything to do with a hamster?
All I know is that I used to have a cute white hamster with spots, and now I have a cute brown one with no spots. It used to worry me, and the nightmares would come. I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Yeah.
Peace be with you.
And there's the computer. If you use it, then you get to play Maniac Mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, Maniac Mansion 1, which I like as a feature.
Yep. They kind of did it. They basically kind of did it as just kind of to show like how much more, how advanced games had gotten. That they basically included the original game within this game because it was pretty easy to do. Did we get the disappearing ink? Yes. All right. We need to use it to do this.
Hey, want to see a neat trick?
Sure.
Neat, huh?
My Pony Express stamps. You ruined my Pony Express stamps. Not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump. He should really try to find some outlet for those negative feelings.
All right, so there's the stamp we needed, and let's be nice and bring his stamp collection back and show that it's not ruined.
Get out of here. Hey, you fixed it. I guess I can forgive you now.
Sometimes I do stupid stuff and I don't even know why. As if my body were being controlled by some demented sadistic puppet master.
Well, we all feel that way sometimes.
Yeah, that's a little bit... That is almost like a Monkey Island joke.
Yeah, it's a clear meta joke. You're the puppet master, the player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, again, mean whilst.
Maybe we should add a rule that you can't dump sludge into the water supply.
What manner of fool would do that in the first place?
You're right.
Yeah, but that was very much like a thing in that's very much a thing in the Monkey Island series as well. Like Guybrush will often like talk to the player like almost directly.
Breaking the fourth wall, yeah. Or like the fourth wall is malleable.
Yeah. All right, and now we try to use this soapy water with the carriage because it's dirty.
Yeah.
This is a joke that Dave Grossman came up with, and he says that he's taken shit for it ever since because he assumed that people understood the logic behind this. That there's a
looks like a
that whenever you try to wash your car, that's when it starts raining.
I never wash my car.
It is a funny joke, but
yeah,
I think I had issues also finding that puzzle.
Where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
How are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy.
Ooh.
Back to the drawing board, I say.
What a genius.
Yeah. I do like that they are making like Ben Franklin seem like a bit of a not the brightest.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, and now because there was that statue that Edna grabbed hold of when we tried to push her. Now they're making that statue here, of course, in this timeline. So
Yep.
we swap out the hammer.
And it breaks.
No, it's a left-handed hammer. He can't hit it with it.
No. I've lost it.
I love this joke.
Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel?
Like, that's completely absurd. Like, the idea that first of all, that there is such a thing as a left-handed hammer.
Yeah.
And then that's what they use for that.
Of course.
There was a joke like this in Simon the Sorcerer 2, where you had a left-handed crowbar.
We must be strong in
Yep,
these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino.
Have a cappuccino.
I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
So now the statue changes. This can be a bit tricky too if you don't notice the changes, because they can be a bit subtle. But this is, because this is absolutely...
Well, see his other hand. He's holding the sword in the other hand.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
because he's left-handed.
Yeah, but it can be a bit like...
Oh, and yeah, you see, that's the thing with some of the moon logic with adventure games.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
God. Oh boy, I forgot that there's so many like mean jokes in this, because I never really think of Tim Schafer as the mean one. Ron Gilbert was always the one who had like all the really mean jokes. But yeah, apparently some of it clearly rubbed off on them.
Poor me.
Oh wait, did we send the letter to Bernard?
You're brilliant. What a novel design.
We did.
Come to Baltimore
we need to give this to him.
Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well.
Oh boy, I've been there. We were just talking before recording that.
Yeah.
I'm John Hunting again.
What a novel design. Come to Baltimore.
I've been there too.
Once.
Yeah. Oh, they played the sound effect like when the time changes when he like cheered up.
Yep.
All right. Okay. We got rid of Edna, but I think we might have done that a bit prematurely. I can't remember for the Death of Me where we get the crowbar. Oh, we got the crowbar from the thief, but we need the keys for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore again.
Yeah.
It's been like 2-3 years that I played it through.
Yeah. But we can do this. We can switch the...
Hey, isn't that Albert Einstein?
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Yep.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Nice cigars.
I import them from the finest Cuban munitions factories. So, want another cigar?
Munitions factories.
Okay, but
yeah.
only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? I don't get it.
Love that face.
It's a shit-eating grin.
Yeah. All right. So wait a minute. Oh yeah, we need that stamp for the contract. We don't have it yet. There's probably a room I've forgotten to search, like, carefully enough, but Hoagie does need, both the cigar and the lighter.
Yep.
I guess we could play a little bit with Laverne as well, just so we get a little bit of progress. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do that in the next episode. So we'll stop it here, and see you on the next one.